Hello, my name is Sandra Kay, and welcome to the launch of my memoir, The Thunderstorms of Eden, the odyssey of a second-generation cult survivor and her recovery from child abuse. Scientology, the Khmer Rouge, child abuse on an epic scale, these are the themes that have dominated my lifelong recovery as a second-generation cult survivor. My mission is to educate the public on what defines a cult, how cult survivors are a first-world version of a refugee, and in some cases an asylee, and also on the devastating effects of adverse childhood experiences, or ACEs. ACEs has not become, but actually is a healthcare crisis. Child abuse and those who suffer from ACEs affect over 34 million people in the U.S. alone. The long-term effects can have devastating health consequences well into middle age, and until recently the scope of the damage was not entirely understood. Come join me on my journey that spans 5 decades in over 30 countries, culminating in a truth-to-power indictment against Scientology, one of the most controversial and malicious cults in existence today, known for tearing families apart, committing a vast array of egregious human rights violations, and renowned for their epic hypocrisy. Not once have they demonstrated an ounce of accountability for their actions. They live and breathe by the mantra, always attack, never defend. Scientology, a cult that uses celebrities such as Tom Cruise, John Travolta, Elizabeth Moss, Kirstie Alley, and Jenna Elfman as front people to promote an unconvincing argument that none of the atrocities ever happened and that critics, including the children that were victims of abuse, are essentially bigots and fake news. Or we had it coming, or some other method to dehumanize us just like Hitler dehumanized the Jews, or Pol Pot dehumanized anyone with an education. It's easier to destroy your fellow human being if you don't view them as a valued member of the human race. With the continued abuses by institutions of faith against children, the Catholic Church is the most notable example. Perhaps now is the time to revoke the statute of limitations on child abuse and start punishing them where it really hurts, their pocketbooks. These issues are not just about a crisis of faith, they're about a crisis of humanity driven by greed and power at the expense of the innocent. We've made phenomenal breakthroughs in 2018, holding the likes of Harvey Weinstein accountable. And with all that has been done to expose Scientology abuses through bestsellers and award-winning documentaries, you would think something would have been done by now to hold them accountable. Make no mistake, our voices will continue to be heard, the wolves in sheep's clothing will continue to be exposed, so future generations will be spared the same fate as the children of Scientology. I dedicate my memoir to them and to the lost children of the world. Please help those who are transitioning out of Scientology. The Thunderstorms of Eden, available in paperback and ebook at Amazon.com. Join us.